Hey everybody, what's happening? Good evening. Hello, hello, hello. It's been a long time since we've been on here without having somebody else on here with us.
Yeah, it has.
We've been doing so many interview series. We've been doing lives like we did last week with Jetta, which was a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys tuned in and watched that. That was a great time. Hanging out with all of our old pals that we don't get to talk to that often anymore. Welcome. So tonight we're going to be talking about, I have this little, what is this? What is it? I got a haircut and I got hair. Can you fix that? Can you fix that? I have like a tuft of hair sticking out. Can you fix that for me? Just push it up in there. Yeah, there you go. How is it? Oh my God. It doesn't get it. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now I look good. Now I look dashing as usual. So we're going to be talking about the Emerald City Comic Con 2020 Funko Pops that have... what is the headphones down? What? I can't hear much. I can't hear myself. Hello. There we go. Thank you. The Emerald City Comic Con Funko Pops of 2020 that will be dropping very, very soon. Are they awesome? Do they suck? What do we think about it? We're going to talk about that and more. And also, we're going to be giving away a couple of these stickers, which is really cool too. Isn't that awesome? Why are you like, you're weird. Why are you so... There you go. Look, there's Heather. Let me move this window around because we're never ready. Who the hell cut my hair? That was this lovely lady sitting next to me. Isn't that exciting? Isn't that so exciting? By the way, how was your guys' weekend? Hopefully it was good. We're getting prepared for our big trip, our big honeymoon trip. Come on, give us some. Can we get some clapping out there? Some clapping emojis. We're going on our honeymoon finally. Almost a year later, almost, or 8 months later.
Close to a year.
Yeah, almost. They are 99% trash. We'll talk about that because I just want to give my thoughts on these particular Funko Pops. We're going to bring them up. We're going to show you. We're going to go over each one, and there they all are. So there are all the Funko Pops that will be dropping this year. We have show-only Funko Pops. We have some coming from Amazon, GameStop, Funko Shop, Barnes & Noble, and BAM, Box Lunch. Entertainment Earth. I hate when Entertainment Earth has Funko Pops that I like. This year, luckily, it isn't one that I'm after. But I hate having to go on Entertainment Earth and order it because you can't walk into the store. You have to pay all that goddamn shipping on top of the huge Funko Pop exclusive price, which always sucks. I don't like that. Hot Topic, FYE, Walgreens, Walmart, Reed Pop booth, okay, and Funko HQ. There are a lot of Funko Pops here. This doesn't quite look like the list we saw from like NYCC or SDCC. It's obviously kind of like, I don't know, maybe like half of what is normally offered.
I think it's a bit of a smaller con as well. From what I know, I mean, SDCC and NYCC you hear about. Like, before we got into Pops, I knew that there was a New York and a San Diego Comic-Con.
Right, they're huge.
Yeah.
Emerald City is not as huge, but this is huge. Emerald City is not as huge, but San Diego Comic-Con and New York Comic-Con are huge. San Diego Comic-Con being the big one. But looking at this list, Mark said it sucks, but looking at this list, there are some really awesome-looking Funko Pops here, and some that are just very meh. And then there are products outside of the Funko Pop realm, like in your Pez, and now this like canned soda thing. But let's start off with the canned soda shit, okay? Because that's exactly what I think it is. I think it's shit. I don't like it at all. What do you think of that?
I think it's really ridiculous.
It is ridiculous. I don't think it's that great.
Is it actually soda,
no.
Or is it?
It's a can that you open and a pop or a collectible is in there, and then there's a possibility, as you can see from this picture here, there are chases.
Yeah, but why?
But it's just a whole new thing.
Like,
that's
why
Funko is doing new things. It's a blind box.
But it's not. It's a blind
can. Blind can. Now, there are some people out there who probably loves the new can things. Okay, that's fine. We get it. But I'm not a fan of it. and I cannot see myself buying one. If they made a Thanos, I might go out on a limb and buy it. That would be the only way. But these things would really have to succeed for them to start going into that territory. And I don't know if that's going to happen.
Well, I have seen a lot of people with those.
I've seen a lot of people taking photos of them and posting them online. Mm-hmm. And they're loving the fact that there are chases involved in this. And it's kind of fun, to go out and buy all these different cans. But for me, not so much. This is getting, for me, it's kind of getting into like more of a toy realm to me. It's less of a collectible, but more of a toy. I don't know if that makes sense. It just, I don't know. I don't like it. I'm not a big fan of it. I just think it's garbage. So if you like it, you like it. It is what it is. And good for you for loving it. And this is like very similar to me loving Dorbs. A lot of people didn't love Dorbs, but I love Dorbs. Right?
Yeah.
So, and people are loving, and if they're big fans of it, then have fun. Enjoy yourself. If I were to go after these, however, I did like the cereal guys. I did see the Count Chocula the other day. And he was like, somebody posted a teal one, which I guess is the chase.
Okay.
I think it was teal or pink. I can't remember. There was some color there. And by the way, for all those filtering in, welcome. This is about all of the ECCC 20. Did I put enough C's?
Yes.
ECCC, Emerald City Comic Con, ECCC 2020 Funko Pops. Or Funko products, Grails or fail. Now, a lot of people are posting that they don't find anything that they like. And I've noticed that through the GastroCast We Hunt Together group, which, by the way, if you're not over there, you should go and join it. People are saying, I don't see anything on this list that I like. Well, I'm going to tell you right off the bat the things that I do not care about. And then we'll get to the things I do care about. And Heather, I hope that you'll play along with me in this game that I like to call I'm buying it or I'm not.
Okay.
I will definitely, for 100%, not buy the two FYE Funko Pops. Neither one of those are for me. I don't care about them. One is a Masters of the Universe character, and one is Piccolo from, I think that's Piccolo, from Dragon Ball, a green Piccolo.
Yeah, I don't care about those.
Neither one of those do anything for me. I don't care about either one of those. But I'm sure people are going to be wanting them, especially the Master of the Universe.
Can I tell you the one I hate the most besides the Chrome Pop that we just talked about?
Yes.
The Flock Charmander.
Okay, why?
Because it's flocked and it shouldn't be.
Yeah, but that's fun.
It's not fun. It's
fun. It's fun though. Like people find that fun.
I don't.
That is fun. So you don't like it because it does not belong. It should not be flocked because it doesn't have hair. That's your gripe with it.
It's a reptile.
What do you say? A reptile?
Reptile.
Oh, reptile. It is. It's a Pokemon. Is it really a reptile?
I mean, yeah. He's like a dragon. I would assume a dragon would be a reptile.
So you think he's
like a lizard
right.
that shoots flames?
Okay. Okay, so the Charmander or the Charmander, yeah. Charmander, I don't want either. The Dwight there is really fun. What is it? The Recyclops. I don't want to collect Office Funko Pops. I decided that I got to a point where I had 4 of them. I looked at them all on my table, and I thought, this is going to turn into something very ugly. I'm going to have a whole pile of the Office Pops that I do not want. However, I think that Recyclops will be the top one of this con, aside from the number ones, obviously, and aside from most of the Funko Shop ones, because I think there's a couple of Funko Shop Funko Pops that are going to be a huge hit.
I think the Millhouse is going to be a top one.
You think the Millhouse is going to be? Why do you think Millhouse? I thought that was going to be on the bottom of the list.
I don't think so. I think that people love The Simpsons, and they're going to want him.
Well, hold on. Let's get back into our lane here. Hold on. Let's get back into our lane, because we're talking about pops we want and pops we don't want.
But did you not just say that people are going to be after blah, blah, blah?
Yeah. But I want to get on. But I'm saying let's get back in.
You're allowed to say
it,
but
exactly.
I'm not. Okay.
No. We're good. We heard your thought, but we'll get there. Mm-hmm. But let's keep going down this lane, okay? Mm-hmm. The ones that we don't want. Now, is Millhouse one that you don't want?
I don't want it.
Okay, so we don't want Millhouse. We don't want Simpsons Funko Pops. We don't care about them.
Right.
That's not what we're out to get. However, right next to it is BAM, Barnes and Noble, and BAM. What about them?
The dragons are great, and Floor's great.
So, are you gonna want Flora?
Floor.
Who is
Fleur?
Who is Floor?
She is Avila from one of the other schools.
Avila?
Yeah.
Like Bob Avila?
No, Vila. Is it Vila or Veela? I don't know, but it's similar to like a siren. Like guys are mesmerized by their beauty.
Like a mermaid.
Sort of, but she's not a mermaid.
Did you like my joke about Bob Avila?
I would if I knew who that was.
Okay, go ahead.
But yeah,
Did you not watch Home Improvement growing up?
I was too young to enjoy it.
You were too young?
Yes.
For that show?
I watched it, but I was like really
Christ. Small. Oh my God. Okay. I know Jason would love my Bob Avila joke. I know he would.
But she is from, I don't know how you pronounce it either, because I read the books and I've watched the movies, and I think in my head I read it a certain way, but it was different in the movie. But it's called Beauxbaton or Beauxbaton.
Okay. Beauxbaton?
That's the school that she's from.
Beauxbaton? Okay.
Yeah. I think it's Beau.
I don't understand that at all. It's funny because Heather will go into these deep talks about Harry Potter, and I do not pick up not even a single piece of anything Harry Potter. I forget everything.
Well, it's such a big, like, universe that it's hard to even explain, because a lot of the stuff is made up.
A lot of this stuff, everything is made up in Harry Potter. I swear to God, if you tell me a name of a character right now, I would swear that you just made up the name. Give me a name.
Ron?
No. A name. Just like a name of a creature.
Oh, of a creature?
Yeah, give me a name of a creature.
A doxy?
Exactly. Are you telling... I feel like somebody literally just yelled doxy out into like a... out into into a mall of people, and everybody's like, oh, doxy? I just came up with it. It's a new creature in Harry Potter, doxy. Yeah. Some of them are like Flibbertigap or something.
No, they're not.
Flibbidaflobbiter. It's like, that's bullshit. That sounds completely made up on the spot right now.
Well, they
like
are made up.
She just started making up names. Like Yoda sounds like a name that took a while to come up with.
Some of them really are like in like mythical. Some of them are like mythical creatures.
Busha Basha. You know what I mean? It's like some Boobala Babla. Like, I feel like I'm coming up with names of creatures from Harry Potter right now. Population, I'm passing on Harry Potter because I feel like it'll go on sale like Madame Magazine. Is that true?
Probably. That's my guess.
Interesting. Got her for retail. Now she's 17. I'm going to wait. How about you? What say you?
I'm not going out to Barnes and Noble, and I'm pretty sure that that's where she's at. If someone happens to pick her up and is like, hey, Heather, do you want this? I'd say, yeah. But otherwise,
not so much.
No.
Okay. Fair enough.
If you end up going out to Hot Topic, I'll have you pick one up, but she's not a need either. I have the feeling that they're not going to be crazy popular. You
never know, because do you remember the character with the glasses?
Yeah, Luna Lovegood.
Luna Lovegood with glasses went absolutely insane.
That is a very, very cool looking Funko Pop, though.
But to an average person, it's not, though. She looks like she's wearing big 60s glasses.
It's amazing. The colors, the detail, everything in that pop is amazing. There are a lot of Harry Potter fans out there, but I don't know. It's weird. I feel like, especially these ones, they're sort of plain. But, on the other hand, they're characters we've never gotten before.
Right.
So, it's tough to say, but I don't think they're going to be, like, in people's top ones.
Right. Completely, Corey says Yoda, question mark. Yes, Yoda. That's a name that sounds like they took more than 10 minutes to come, or more than 10 seconds to come up with, in my opinion. Go and look at the Harry Potter creature book. Read through the names, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's almost like they took letters and threw them up against the wall and just watched how they landed, and then they're like, okay, it's a Hapaloopa.
Some of them are very, very, very clever.
Like what?
Some.
Name one.
No, I can't off the top of my head,
If
but
it was
she
clever,
does. She uses Latin often,
Okay.
and there's other times where it's clever.
Says you.
She does a lot of really neat stuff. You really should read the books. Maybe on
Oh
a trip.
no, I know. You know that
Maybe
I can't
on
read.
Our trip.
You know I can't read.
Oh, but you can listen to audiobooks.
I don't
want to
listen to audiobooks.
Hours
No,
in the
no,
car.
thank you.
Oh, I can't wait.
The show only stuff is. There's 2 items there that makes me very excited. Okay.
The what? Oh, the show.
Hold
only.
on.
Ew.
Sorry. The Indiana Jones metallic 10-inch. I really like that. I really, really do. I'm not just saying that because it's a special show only piece. I really do like it. I'm not going to end up getting it, obviously, but I am going to go for the regular 10-inch that they're releasing at Disney Parks, which will release, I believe, on February the 28th. So look out for that. My grandparents live in Florida, so I'll be totally getting one sent up to me. I don't know how much it's going to cost, but I'm wanting one of those.
Because
and that's
Disney, I would say about $65.
It's what?
Because it's Disney.
Yeah, I don't know the price point. That nothing has been released on that. I'm hoping that it's not that expensive.
I think it will be over 30 though.
Oh, it's definitely over 30.
Yeah.
I would say $40 to $45.
Yeah,
that's my guess.
thought.
The Thanos pin really aggravates me because I would love to have that, and it's a show only pin. That is frustrating. And then we have a couple other. We have the 2-pack of the superhero and the superhero girl pops, and I don't know if they were pins. Are they pins or are they Funko Pops? That I just know. The
Oh, I don't
hero
know.
hero and the girl and the guy hero up there from Emerald City, and then you have the 2 other characters. It's from a film that I've never seen before. I don't tell us what the film is in the comment section below. It's a film that I've never seen before and one I never cared to watch because the guy who makes those films, all of them are very strange and weird and bizarre, and I do not spend my time watching them because I just don't like. I've seen trailers, and the trailer enough tells me not to watch it because I would lose my mind. Amazon is dropping the 3 fairy godmothers.
I like that one.
Those are super cool. I
They're
do
really
like
cool.
them.
Even though they're Disney?
Oh, they're pop pins. Thank you, Lisa.
Oh, thank you. Even though they're really cool and they're Disney, I feel like they might not go as much as they should because it's a 3-pack.
Meaning people aren't going to eat them up?
Yeah.
Because they're too expensive.
I'm not sure, though.
Well, here's the thing, though.
It's hard.
A lot of people are only after like 1 or 2 on this particular list, it seems like, from what I could tell. A lot of people aren't interested in them at all. But people love Disney. I think those 3 will be very popular.
Really?
I really honestly do.
They might be.
I have noticed a lot of comments of people saying, I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this. This is something I've been wanting for a long time. So some of these people, some folks out there are getting what they want. This is something they've been looking for a long time. Grand Budapest Hotel. Thank you, D Sparks. Wes Anderson. Yeah, I'm just not a Wes Anderson guy. I'm just not into him, his films, or anything else. Hear great things, but I'm more what am I into? I'm more of a Marvel guy. I sit around and watch Marvel movies literally all day long. And Back to the Future. I love Back to the Future. GameStop. So GameStop actually holds the top Funko Pop for me of this con. Obviously, because it is Thanos. I really want the Thanos. That's the top of my list. Not for the general public. I don't think a lot of people care for him. A lot of people are laughing about this Thanos. I was really hoping that they would make the arm and, the hand, I guess you would say, the gauntlet, and the arm, I wish it would be magnetic. So you could disconnect it, put it back on, disconnect it, put it back on.
How do you know it's not?
I don't think it is.
It probably isn't.
Because Georgie didn't have an arm that went... Georgie from It didn't have an arm that went on. It just literally laid next to him. Mm-hmm. But Thanos is on his knee, and that's after his arm is hacked off. Mm-hmm. So it's just going to be him with his arm next to him. I'm okay with that. I'm glad that it's a GameStop exclusive. That means it'll be very easy for me to get.
Corey said, obviously it's the gelatinous cube.
The gelatinous cube is an interesting one because it's a Dungeons and Dragons Funko Pop.
It's weird.
And I don't know much about Dungeons and Dragons. I don't. But I have some friends that are into it, and they're really excited about this one. So I have no idea what that... I mean, is that all I need to know? It's a gelatinous cube? Is that it? Is there more to the story? I don't know, but he's cool looking. I like that he has a skull in there. That's neat.
It is neat.
That's cool. Do you think Thanos will be our magnet? So, Kayla, yes, I hope that it is. I don't know that it will be, but I hope that it is. I haven't seen any information about that. That would be really, really cool.
It would be cool. I don't expect it, though.
I don't expect it either. We have 3 Pop Pezzes that are Masters of the Universe. We have Stinkor there, and then, what is it? Triclops, or whatever his name is. And then, I can't remember her name. It's escaping me. I used to know all these characters' names back when I was super into Masters of the Universe. Evil Lyn. No interest in Pop Pez. I know Pop Pez are very popular. People seem to love. You have this big fan base of Pez collectors that also collect the Pop Pez.
Huge.
And then you have people who collect Funko and they love just the Pop Pez instead of just like regular Pez. So I'm pretty sure these will be popular in some respect. I remember a while ago, somebody went on and on about how Master of the Universe was a line that Funko would no longer make. Yes. And it appears that that is not true at all, ladies and gentlemen. Do not believe what you see on the internet.
No.
Should I rewind?
Yes.
Go ahead.
What I heard, and I didn't do much research because I don't care enough.
You're not close enough to that mic.
What I
heard... Thank you, God. We can hear her.
And I don't know if it's true because I don't care enough to read about it. But I heard that they had dropped the license or something, or there was some sort of, I don't want to say issue because I don't know if it was an issue. It may have like expired, but they picked it back up.
So it actually did come to an end,
okay.
But they picked it back up. Is that what you're saying?
I heard something like that.
You heard it through the grapevine, Heather?
Yeah, there were people talking about it.
Okay. Well, they're still selling it, and it's very popular, and everybody wants Master of the Universe. Now we're getting a cartoon. They're talking about a live-action film. So now is the time. If you're going to get into MOTU, or MOTU, or Master of the Universe, now is the time. Because look at these cool Pops and Pezzes coming out. It's exciting.
It's very exciting.
So, Entertainment Earth is there.
What is it?
This is the bug from Starship Troopers. It's huge, and I believe it's going to be a 6-inch. I can't see it. It's small text on our screen here. 6-inch Funko Pop. He's shooting fire out of his head. Really neat. I'm glad they're continuing to make Starship Troopers. I'm glad that they're making them almost like con exclusive stuff. I think that's kind of cool. Not for me, but I think it's a neat piece. And I want to see more Starship Trooper stuff. One of these days, I will be kicking myself in the ass saying, oh my God, I love Starship Troopers. For some reason, every once in a while, I'll come back around to like a film that I haven't watched in a long time and completely fall in love with it, want everything to do with the film, and then kick myself in the butt for not buying product of the film that I had seen over the years. This might happen once again with this creature. I think it might happen. We talked about Box Lunch Millhouse.
Yes.
You think that's going to be super uber popular?
I think so, but I think that they've gotten to the point with con stuff that they're overproducing, so I don't think it's going to be limited, but I think he is going to be very sought after.
Gotcha. Shadow Patrol, hello. KNL, hello. Target, they're coming in with I don't know who is that? It's a basketball player.
I don't remember.
You're not sure who that is?
No, I'm not into basketball or anything. I read the name somewhere. Someone's going to say it in the comments, but I don't know who he is.
So, I don't know how popular that one's going to be. I mean, I'm assuming that he's just going to be meh. The Michael Jordan stuff didn't seem to be crazy at Target.
It sort of did.
At first.
But then it sort of didn't.
It dropped off.
Yeah.
The Boba Fett, however, is one of these things that blows my mind. I am so surprised that they're making a small Boba Fett, because had they made this small Boba Fett back when they were bringing out the 10 inches, I probably would have gone for the small one, because that's all I really wanted. I didn't need the big one. kind of bummed that they released this later. I'm okay. I have the 10-inch already. I'm not going to sit here and whine and moan about it. But I just find it interesting that at the end of the day, they're like, you know what? We're gonna make a regular sized one.
Yeah.
To go along with our 10-inch.
Mark Vidrero said Sean Kemp, Seattle Sonic legend.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mark Vidrero. Meet Merp. The Boba Fett, typically they make the smaller one, right? And then they make the 10-inch down the road. They did this one backwards. Is this the first time they've done that? Is this the first time they've made a 10-inch first and then brought out the regular small Funko Pop? This is the first time. I don't remember this happening before.
I think you're right. What about Baby Groot?
No, Baby Groot was released in the same line.
Okay.
So Baby Groot came out along with the Guardians of the Galaxy 2 set.
Interesting.
This is the first set ever, or first pop ever, that has been released in a 10-inch form and then came out in the smaller form.
That's weird.
That is weird to me. I'm not a big fan of the fact that they did it that way, because I think that we have that option to buy the small one, and then when the 10-inch comes out, we're like, I don't know if I want that or not. But what do you think? What's the reason for this, you think?
Cash?
Just because they're like, people are going to love this, they're going to think it's cool, they'll eat it up, and then we'll release a small one later. They'll spend all their money on the big one first, and then maybe they'll buy the small one too.
Maybe.
You think that's how they're thinking? I don't
or
think
maybe
you know.
they weren't thinking. Maybe they said, oh, well, that 10-inch was popular, so let's make a smaller one.
Now, Doctor Doom, right here, is something I'm excited about.
Of course
I'm excited about this Doctor Doom. I think he's cool. He's really cool looking. I looked up the comic book version of this character. He looked really cool in the comic books. I'm amped. So I would have to tell you, off of this entire list that you're looking at right here, my two tops are going to be Thanos and Doctor Doom. I think that they're both really neat Funko Pops. Although, I feel like in the future, we're going to get a Doctor Doom that glows in the dark. I have a very strange feeling about that.
I think you're probably
Think it's possible?
Right. Definitely.
Maybe. Then we have Walgreens Gambit. You know nothing probably about the X-Men. Gambit is a very popular character, and it has been a long time coming for a Gambit Funko Pop. People have been begging for this. There have been customs that have been made up, and the customs look fantastic. They're all over Instagram. You're seeing these pictures of these custom Gambit figures. Now we're getting our own, and that's so great. But it's from frickin' Walgreens. So that means you're going to have to wait a couple weeks before you get it.
Maybe by 2021 you'll have it.
No, you know what? I will say that they've been pretty good. When we order our Funko Pops from Walgreens, we usually get them in like 2 days. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, but sometimes they come damaged.
Thank you. That is the biggest issue, is that they come damaged. Who wants that? Nobody. Nobody wants a damaged Funko Pop. And
No.
Walgreens, they give it to you. They give it to you hard. And they give it to you deep.
That should be a good thing, but it's not.
It's right. Heather, thank you. Yes. So we kind of went off the path here, but we'll go back in here. Pop Booth.
Wait. I need to go off a little bit
Go
more
ahead.
because we have a comment from Corey. He said Funko made the DC Primal Age action figures look too close to the Masters of the Universe action figures that someone else was making, so Masters of the Universe threatened to pull all licenses from Funko.
Interesting.
Very interesting. I thought it was.
Sorry, that wasn't lag. I had to think that one. Think that one over. I think I remember hearing something about that, because I remember when that came out, they stopped it very fast. That whole Primal DC Legend or DC line.
I have no idea.
They had the
what it
Castle
is.
Grayskull thing, but it was like a Batman thing. I remember that all coming out, and then it went away. So maybe he's. I don't. Tell me where that came from. I'd like to read an article about that. Actually,
Jetta and Corey are both saying that Glow Gambit is going to be at FYE.
Excellent. Glow Gambit. See, I won't even buy this then. I want the Glow Gambit.
Yeah.
I don't need the Walgreens one or
Yeah.
the Emerald City one.
D Sparks just said he needs them all.
D Sparks, I know. They're very cool. We're all lucky. We're all lucky they're finally making this character. Reed Pop Booth. So I'm assuming that's a booth at Emerald City.
Jason was on here earlier, and he said Reed Pop runs the whole con.
Okay. So that's an exclusive for the con, being sold at the Reed Pop booth.
Yeah.
Just like when you go to Baltimore City Comic or Baltimore Comic Con, they have a table there and they're selling trinkets. This will be a part of the Reed Pop booth.
Gotcha.
Because they're the company putting the whole thing on.
Yes, according to Jason, and Jason is very seldom wrong.
So they have pins here?
Actually, I don't think he's ever been wrong.
Who, Jason?
Hmm?
No.
Never wrong.
Jason, wrong?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't
What?
even know what that means.
It can't be. He did say something was cool one time, and it wasn't, like, at all. But I can't remember what that is. Pins.
He likes Superstar.
Well, you agree with that. The pins from the Reed Pop booth are the non-glow. As you can see at the top left-hand corner up there, you have the pins that are glow-in-the-dark of the same thing. You done? You good?
Yeah,
okay,
but now
you.
I'm confused because it's the Reed Pop booth.
Right.
But wouldn't that be considered show only as well?
Show only is the Funko shop. Funko pop-up shop.
Okay.
Okay. So they're gonna have the glow ones there, and a Reed Pop booth will have the regular ones. So you have to win the lottery in order to get the glow.
Reed Pop is also technically show only, though, right? Probably.
Yeah, because you have to be there to get it.
I figured.
So then you have the girl. This is like the superhero Emerald City Comic-Con superhero girl, right? That's exciting. So that's cool. Comes with a T-shirt. Not my thing. Not a big fan of that, but it's cool. But then we get to something that is going to be a big conversation piece right now.
Yeah.
Baby! It's the Funko HQ! You know what I'm going to say?
Glow Loch Ness Monster.
Yep. And who called for that?
You said that it would be cool if they made it.
Uh-huh.
And they did.
And you basically tore me down.
I don't like the
You
fact...
talked a super amount of shit. You said how stupid my idea was that it would be glow in the dark. And hold on. And why would it be glow in the dark? That's ridiculous. Why would it be glow in the dark? And I was like, because I think it would be cool. That's so stupid. It shouldn't be glow in the dark. It's not glow in the dark. There's no point of being glow in the dark. And I'm like, well, the Bigfoot has flocking because it's a hairy creature. That's why it's flocked. And I'm like, but the Loch Ness glows in the dark because he looks like a kind of character that you would make glow in the dark.
No.
He does, but now he is.
He looks like he should glow in the dark because he does glow in the dark now.
But I mean, he should have from the start. This is what it should have been from the very beginning.
Have you ever seen a picture of the Loch Ness Monster in the dark glowing? No, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
No, you haven't.
Yes.
Show me.
I will. I actually have a picture upstairs of the Loch Ness Monster
You're
that I used a glow-in-the-dark paint pen, and I outlined him, and it looks just like that. So you're wrong. But it's cool, listen. I've come to a time in my life where I've started to realize that I really have to stick to one thing. I can't go out of my lane too often. I cannot go for the mythical creatures anymore.
Why?
I had to stop because it's just getting out of hand. We had a gnome the other day. A gnome.
Gnomes are great.
Gnomes are cool, but I what am I going to do with the gnome?
I ordered it because I thought you wanted it.
Like I have the what's the guy the bull?
Minotaur?
The Minotaur? I have the What am I going to do with the Minotaur?
Nothing. I don't know why you liked that one.
The Chupacabra I liked. I did like the Chupacabra.
Did we get that?
Yes.
Okay.
He's cool.
Okay.
If they made a Chimera, I'd be all over it.
That sounds like an STD.
Anyway, the whole reason why we're doing this tonight is because I was hoping that you would say sorry for what you said.
I'm not
That's
sorry,
why
though. I still think it's stupid.
I created this whole menagerie to get Heather right here so she can apologize to me for beating me down for wanting a glow-in-the-dark.
Listen, I'm going to tell you something. Just because Funko makes it doesn't mean they're right. And doesn't mean you're right.
All right. So
they're making a flocked Charmander.
All right, let's make it less about you and more about me. Do you think Funko tuned into our video? I'm going to be let's side note. They probably didn't because nobody watches us. But let's say Funko, do you think Funko watched our video and saw that I said that and now they're making the pop because I said it?
No.
No, okay. Why? Did you hear anybody else say this?
Did you hear Funko say, "Hey, Gasolcast, thanks for the idea"?
No, because why would they? They're going to steal our ideas.
Why?
Did you ever see their lives where they do unboxings?
Mm-hmm.
Does that look familiar to you? Wearing a hat? There's a guy wearing a hat with a beard?
You're stupid.
Did you ever see that?
Are we done?
Sometimes they put a girl in there with glasses.
Are we done?
Blonde. You see that? Sometimes she's pretty. You're all the time pretty. But she's pretty sometimes. Very much like the GastroCast. I'm just saying. I like bending this. Like I'm always bending this. Like I feel like I'm making a statement. I want to bend it. I don't want this. I want it for the reasons of like having it on the shelf and showing you that it exists. Like that's kind of like the only reason why I want it. To be like, hey, you know, anytime you say like, you are a dumb shit. You are such a dumbass. You're an idiot. Nobody likes you. I would just take this pop and I would push it slowly across our table during like one of our videos and show you how stupid I am. Because guess what? Funko made my idea, baby. What's up?
When do I ever call you a dumbass?
Just 10 minutes before this live.
No.
You've never called me you've called me a dumbass before. You have. So I can't go back. I have a bad memory, so I can't go back and tell you when.
I don't really, that's not, like, those aren't words that I use. Sometimes I'll call you, like, dumb or stupid.
You've called me dumbass
but I
before.
I don't think I've called you dumbass.
Yeah, but like silly. You go, you dumbass. That's what you're saying. Oh, you've done it.
I don't think so.
I cry every night because of it. So let's look at the hot topic ones. There's the character with the top hat. That's a DC character.
Okay.
Okay. Then the character next to that is what is that?
I don't know.
Is that from?
I don't know.
This is like the guessing game. I cannot remember what that character's from. Then the character you want from Harry Potter.
Tonks.
What?
Nymphadora Tonks.
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. You just make that up?
No, J.K. Rowling did.
Yeah. Sure. How long did it take her? 2 seconds. So Tonks and then Cell. That is a cool pop. Cell is a cool pop. It glows in the dark. Cell. Do you know who Cell is?
Nope.
Cell was a huge Dragon Ball Z villain. He was uber powerful. There were multiple episodes. I'm going to show you what an episode looks like. They're about to fight, or they fought a little bit, okay? And this is what happens. This is one of the episodes we like to call filler. Ready?
You're going to make yourself pass out. What are you doing?
He's really powerful. Oh, hold on. He's really powerful. Next time on Dragon Ball Z. That is an episode that features Cell. You just watched an episode featuring Cell. I just showed you an episode of what happens when Cell is on the episode. On the Dragon Ball.
Okay.
But that's a cool Funko Pop. He has like electricity around him. He glows in the dark. Who doesn't like glow in the dark, Heather? Can I tell you? Who likes glow in the dark?
A lot of people.
No, I mean somebody very specific. Maybe that's sitting near you.
Me? Yeah, I do.
Me? Because I don't know if you remember. That
Go
Loch
ahead.
Ness. You know what I'm saying? That glow in the dark Loch Ness, huh?
Guess what they said? Chris Gass from the GastroCast isn't getting this because we're going to put it in Washington.
No, yeah, we're putting it in Washington and we're limiting it to like 1,500 or whatever the hell the number is. You think people are going to go crazy over that Loch Ness?
Absolutely.
You think so?
Mostly because of the limit.
Yeah.
If it weren't for the limit, I don't think it would be quite as crazy. Although, people did eat up the regular one.
Oh, it is perfect, Cell. Thank you, Chris S. Hold on. Oh, just for a second. These goddamn Dragon Ball nerds coming in here, correcting us all the time.
Correcting you. I don't know anything about this.
Coming in here, correcting us. What's Dragon Ball fans? Anyway, the Funko Shop things are okay. There's a dog. What is the dog, Heather?
Wait.
Is that the round the world dog? Oh, no, it's a football dog?
Listen. We're not there yet. We're not there. You talk, and then you don't let me talk, ever.
Oh, go ahead.
So we're going back to Hot Topic.
Go ahead. Tonks.
So the thing next to Tonks, I did not want to sound like an idiot. I was going to say it looks like something from Mulan, but I thought that it would be some anime thing, so I thought I would look stupid. But it turns out it's Mushu from Mulan on top of a panda.
Ah, Mushu the dragon.
Yeah, everyone in the comments has told us about that. So I just
Excellent.
wanted to like make note that I was going to say Mulan, but I didn't because I thought it wasn't Mulan.
I want you guys to understand something very quickly. When we go live, we do no preparation.
Nope.
We do not use preparation H before we come on here.
Nope.
Ever. Not even if there's a fire. I love that Step Brothers line.
I liked the bit on Austin Powers when they were talking about Preparation H.
Yeah, me too.
Because Preparation G didn't work out, so they had to move on to H. A through G didn't work out.
Right, so they had to use H.
Yeah. And they talked about, like,
and,
on the whole.
And Scott is always the one saying, like, he's like the voice of reason, but they don't want to listen to him.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love Scott. Scotty don't.
So, Funko Shop has released a bunch of cans. We opened the episode talking about all of our cans, but they've released a bunch of cans.
Why?
They've released a bunch of cans.
Why?
No, I'm making a statement. They've released a bunch of cans. Hell yeah, cans!
That you don't need to yell.
I don't care about these cans at all. Like 0.0.
0.0 what?
0.0. I don't care about the cans. Are you going to buy a can?
I might. That was my stomach.
You farted for real? I bet you that picked up on a mic.
I hope it did, but it was my stomach growling.
Heather just shit her pants, ladies and gentlemen, live on the Gassocast. I like the Mr. Kazoo. I think that's his name from the Flintstones. The little flying alien guy.
He's very neat.
Is it Kazoo? I think it's Kazoo.
I don't know. That's a good question.
He's a cool character. Glows in the dark.
Does he?
From what I saw, but I don't see a little glow in the dark thing up there. But I believe he glows in the dark. Below him is a friggin' troll. Who cares? Why are we making trolls? Trolls were their own thing. They've literally taken the troll toy and they've slapped a Funko Pop name on it. What Gazoo? Thank you. The Great Gazoo. Great Gazoo. The troll, thank you. I have beautiful cans. Nepals. I have Nepals as well.
You really do. Hold on. With the nipple talk, I need to tell you guys something.
Why don't we okay, go ahead. I'll let you do your thing.
Chris,
the Great Gazoo. Thank you, Chris S.
Chris wanted me to take a Funko Fashion Friday picture of him the other night in the Fantastic Four shirt. I'm sure you guys have seen it if you follow us on Instagram. If not, don't worry about it because it's nothing to write home about.
Whoa! That's a good picture.
It's okay.
What do you mean? It looked good.
The photography in it's good. You would have looked better the first time I took it. The first time I took it, his nipples, you could see them.
One of them. But listen, hold on.
It wouldn't stop. It wouldn't even go down.
My confidence grew. I mean, my
confidence built grew.
That built growth. My confidence built up big time the other day.
It does say glows in the dark.
Yeah, my confidence built up big time the other day because of that picture. And you're sitting here telling me I look like shit?
No, I'm just saying like the photography was better. Mostly because I took it.
The troll, I don't care about this troll.
No.
I don't care about the troll.
I don't care about the trolls in general. They took trolls, they found them all for 5 cents at a flea market, and they put them in Funko boxes.
Precisely. And I don't like it. At all. At all.
I think if I were like into trolls more as a kid, I would be into it. But I think it's unoriginal.
At one point in time, they made trolls toys for boys, and they were like they had like robot arms, and like one looked like the Terminator and one looked like a monster. They were actually kind of cool, and they had like these little like their little stones in their chest and stuff. You know how trolls had like stones in like their belly? Mm-hmm. These guys had like trolls like in their stones in their chest, and they were really neat. But it lasted for like 2 days, and then it went away. That would be cool in Funko Pop form, not a regular troll like this.
Okay.
They put green hair on him, and they're like, "This is an Emerald Con exclusive." Yeah, I think it's trash, complete trash.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Below that, however, is Toad, Marvel's Toad. He's an X-Men villain, and he's awesome, and I cannot wait to get my hands on this. That is one I definitely want. So far, let's tally it up, Heather. I want
Hold on.
Toad.
So what do you mean so
Hold
far?
on, no, so far. Toad, Thanos, Gambit, and Doctor Doom. Those are the 4 that I really want.
Okay,
round.
everybody knew that. Can we move on?
And metallic Indiana Jones, but I'm not getting them. It's not going to happen. Chris is not going to win this battle. I'm sorry for yelling tonight. I'm very loud. I'm punchy. Heather, go ahead.
What?
You're about to say something. You said that you're talking more about this list. Go ahead.
No, I'm asking you why we're talking about what you want in a list now when we have like 4 Funko Pops left to talk about.
Oh, I think that's my way of telling you I don't care about the rest.
Oh, okay. I like the one is the Australian one, isn't it?
Which one's that?
The guy in the fireman hat, or is that completely different?
I don't know what that is. What is that?
Because they did release, and they said that one was going to be on Pop Culture, but it was one of the they have like rescue workers.
Oh, I don't think that's it.
No?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
I wonder what that is. What is the dog?
The dog, I think, is from it's a college mascot.
Okay.
And then you have Speed Racer, which Speed Racer has its own brood of fans, but I don't know how popular that one's going to be. But I've seen a lot of people going crazy over the HQ Freddy.
Yeah, people want that.
People really want it. I dig it. I really do. I think it's really neat. I think it's going to be really, really cool in person.
It's an ad icon. Thank you, guys.
What is?
Fireman Pez.
Ah, the Pez guy. Thank you. You guys are awesome. Thank you. The Freddy Funko with the HQ is really neat. I think in person is going to be amazing, and I'm kind of edging toward maybe picking that up. I don't know. I just don't know where I'd put it. That's the problem with some of this stuff, is that you buy it, it's too big. Where are you going to put it?
I think it would be
Look at the table back here. It's full of shit.
I think it would be different if we lived there or, like, we have gone there or something,
Yeah,
but we haven't.
We're Funko fanatics. I mean, we love Funko. That's
yeah,
like
why
our
do
thing.
we need a freaking building?
Because it's cool. It's a cool piece. It's
Okay.
a really cool piece.
Good. I can't wait to see where you display him.
Heather, give us a rundown. I want a rundown of what you want off of this list.
Tungsten floor.
That's it?
Yes.
Nothing else?
Nope.
Not even ones that's like, you know what, I probably couldn't get it, but I would like it.
No.
Okay. Well, can I then do my list then?
Yeah.
Okay, it's not very long. Thanos, Toad.
Didn't we just do this?
No. Thanos, Toad, Doctor Doom, Gambit. Those are 4 that I know for sure I'll get.
Okay, we did just do that.
I would love the metallic Indiana Jones and that pin, the Thanos pin, but I'm not going to get those because they're show only. Funko HQ has my glow in the dark, my idea, my love child, the Loch Ness Monster glow in the dark, but I will not get that because I'm not going to Funko HQ. But if you're going and you love me a lot, then hook me up, baby doll.
Oh, yeah, good. I'm sure somebody who is waiting in that
It's
line.
my Funko Pop. I deserve it. I'm the one. I created him.
Well, why don't you write Funko?
I should say, go watch this video. Tell me if you came up with this idea before this date. And it'll be like, oh, we came up with it a day before. And I'd be like, son of a bitch. My idea is right down the toilet once again. Son of a bee. But that's it. That's what I think about all of this. I think that the most popular thing here will probably end up being I think Dwight is going to be a popular one
Dwight
out of
will
like the
be
common
popular.
ones. I think Dwight will be like the most popular one out of all of these.
And Millhouse.
I think Gambit
my
will be
opinion.
right popular. Oh, we overlooked the Vegeta at the top. The Cell,
Oh, yeah, and the flocked Bulbasaur.
the perfect Cell, I think is going to be very popular because people out there love Dragon Ball Funko Pops. And the 3-pack Dragon, that is one that I thought for sure would be super killer. Like, people would love it. I'm not seeing very many good reviews out of people. People do not seem, and when I say people, I'm talking about comments that I read through. They do not seem to give a shit about those 3 dragons. They're not that great looking. They're like coming out of eggs. I don't know how I feel. Do you like them, the dragons?
I mean, they're dragons. I think dragons always look cool in toy form.
I personally loved the dragon, the Dorbs dragons.
Yes.
That came out SDCC a couple years ago. Those were super sick. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go look up the Game of Thrones dragons Dorbs. They're friggin' awesome. Probably the best Dorbs that have ever been made. The best. Like as far as like detail and everything, they look awesome. You really don't want the Loch Ness. I'm surprised. I figured you'd be all over that, considering that your husband came up with it.
Well, I knew he would be on your list, and what's yours is mine. So
Ain't that some shoot?
that's what happens when you get married. You knew that when you asked.
True that. Mark Vadero says, honestly, the only two pops that will go crazy is the Loch Ness because it's 1500 and Funko HQ. That is it. I think the Office one is going to be up there. And I think Perfect Cell is going to be up there. I think people are going to go crazy over that. I think the FYE Master Universe character is going to be very popular. And, you know, that bug from Entertainment Earth, I think that one is going to be one of those under the radar. I think people who pick that up will turn other people on to get it.
Yeah, it's a very neat looking pop.
At GameStop also, we have that green He-Man. I know it's like a different character, but that's another one. We're getting 2 different pops from Master Universe this go around, and I think that Master Universe fans are going to be rejoicing. That's really awesome. You crying?
Sort of.
I thought maybe you got upset over this whole Loch Ness Monster thing.
No, I yawned. And I actually have a question for all of you. Chris and I, the other night, were we laying in bed or just sitting watching? I don't remember what we were doing, but I yawned, and every time I yawn, my eyes water. Does that happen to you guys? Because Chris said it doesn't happen to him, and it's like that's a thing with me. I
think it's just your body. Yeah.
Maybe.
It's just the way that your body works.
Yeah, I'm just curious if anyone else does it or if, like, my eyes are just weird.
Every time I yawn, I shit my pants. So, you do that? Is that weird?
No, except that one time in 5th grade.
I forgot all about that. Wow, that's an old joke.
Yeah. So what was it, 2 years ago or so?
About?
We were recording a video, and Chris, at the very end of it, we were done recording, he goes, "Hey, remember that time you shit your pants in 5th grade?" Uh-oh. Our video's gone. And it's on a really, like, ugly part of
Oh, no, we look ugly.
Yeah, why do we look weird?
There we are.
There we are. Yay, we're moving now. Chris was like, "Remember that time you shit your pants in 5th grade?" Because it was a joke. You would, like, say it in front of our friends, like, to try to embarrass me or something. But when I was in 5th grade, you were in high school, so if you knew that about me, that would be weird.
Good point. Good point, Heather. Okay.
So hold on, I'm not finished.
Fuck.
So Chris accidentally left that in one of our videos, and he freaked out. He freaked out so bad.
Back then, I was really worried about curse words being in our videos. I'm not looking for curse words being in our videos. Like, it just happens because Heather and I, when we joke and talk with our friends, sometimes we curse here and there. But I try to keep them out as much as I can. Heather loves to curse during our videos, and I have to cut all of them out because I don't want our videos to just be the F word, like F-bomb, like the whole time. But back then, I was like super crazy about it. And I left it in there, and I remember I went to bed, and I was watching the video just to make sure everything went okay. And there it was, me asking Heather, does she remember shitting her pants in 5th grade? I literally ran down here nude, and I like took the video down. I edited it. I had to put it back up, all in the nude. And I put it back up, and I lost, like, your counter. When you post a video, you get a certain amount of views. Mm-hmm. Like, I lost all those views. So, like, back then, we didn't get very many views at all. Back then, it was like, I think I got 15 views on the video, like in the long run.
And you were really upset about it.
I was so bummed out about it. The one thing I've noticed, or learned throughout this whole journey of YouTube videos is that you can't worry about people who view your videos. If you're having fun, just do it. Like, this is out to, like, the world of Funko Pop people who are making videos and enjoying doing it. Do it for the fun of it. Don't do it for the money, because most of the time, you're not going to make fucking money off it. So there you go. That's just a big heads up to you. So, couple pieces of information. I know you're going to be excited about this. Actually, I got to talk to Mark a little bit about something before I make any announcements. So Mark just went on a trip to Disney recently. And I was going to see if Mark wanted to come on live with us over the next maybe 2 days for like a half hour to give us information about Disney, going to Disney and doing the Star Wars stuff. I thought it'd be interesting for everybody out there to learn a little bit of information. And maybe Mark could go on live with us just using Skype, because we would have him over, but it's just we're so busy right now. But anyway, maybe we could talk to Mark about putting something together, and we could talk about all of the happenings at Disney and the new Star Wars land and some of the pains in the ass that he faced that maybe he can help us overcome while we're there. Additionally, we posted new videos. The biggest fucking coolest news ever, and I don't mean to say the F word a second time on this video, but the biggest friggin' coolest news ever is we posted a new video about the Waldgeist from BIM Toy, Tiny Ghost. Reese O'Brien, the guy who's behind all of it, he commented on our Waldgeist video. He commented on it.
Did he comment on the actual YouTube video?
He commented on the video on the BIM Toy group. The group on Facebook. He commented and he explained in detail about the character Waldgeist. If you don't know what Waldgeist is, go and watch our video. You can check out and find out everything you need to know about him. He described the symbols that are on the different BIM Toys, Tiny Ghost, and Waldgeist. He went into a lot of detail that I never in a million years expected. One, for him to give us an explanation, but especially that should have been number 2. But the big number 1 is the fact that he would even watch our videos. He watched our videos. It was amazing, absolutely amazing. So he commented. He was so sweet. Just the fact that I know that Reese O'Brien watched one of our videos just blows my mind. If I get nothing out of doing this channel, like I've gotten a lot out of this channel so far, but if I hadn't got anything out of this channel, I totally got something out of that comment the other night. So big shout out to Reese O'Brien. You're the man. Thank you so much for watching our stuff and leaving a comment. That meant a lot to me. So we have a new Waldgeist video. We have a new video about a Funko Grail that we picked up. And I might as well just tell you, it's right there. This right here, this big sign.
That's on the floor.
That was our big new Funko Grail. But we talk about it, how we got it, how we obtained it. Big thanks to Jeremiah, who's in the chat right now. So go and watch that video as well. We have some other new videos. Go and check it out. We're not going to be around for a little while because we're going to be on our honeymoon. So periodically I'll be posting like, hey, go watch some of our old videos and stuff like that, just to get people back into the mix. And then when we come back, we'll have a big blowout once again, giving you new content, new fun, new things to watch, doing more lives, getting more into our interview series, which we've been having a lot more fun with this go around. So we'll have all that and more for you coming very, very soon. But first, we have to get to that honeymoon that I'm excited about.
I'm so excited.
I am so amped over the honeymoon. I'm so amped. Guys, we want to get to 2K. So go and share with all of your friends. We have the Mandalorian Black Series, carbonized graphite figure we'll be giving away. And also, this Mandalorian Funko Pop, we'll be giving him away as well. And we also have a Tiny Ghost that we'll be giving away. So 3 items. You have a chance of winning one of the 3 items. So all of you guys out there, go comment on other people's stuff. I don't know. Just spread the word of the Gasolcast. Help us get to 2K. It's not your job to get us to 2K, but just help us. We really would appreciate your helping hand and all that.
Really quick,
Sure.
Jeremiah just said it was actually free. I just told you it was $100.
You son of a bee. That's okay. He's a good man. Jeremiah helps us out a lot. I love him to death like a brother.
He's the best.
So I'd pay him. Listen, he's done a lot for me. And if all I had to pay was $100 for it, then I'm good with that. Hey, Chris, Anthony J. and Vinyl Vendetta works at Disney in Florida. Oh, that's awesome, Chris S. Thank you. I didn't know that. Maybe I'll reach out to him about that. That's cool. Heather, I'm aiming one more live this week at some point. I can't promise you what day it's going to be, what night. I really want to go live with Mark so we can find out all the details we need to learn about going to Disney and facing the Star Wars stuff. So look out for something new coming from us this week. If it's that, or maybe it'll just be me and Heather coming on here and yelling at you one more time before we go away for a while, okay? And I believe that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in and watching. Heather, do you have any final words that you wanted to share and spread and talk about?
No, not right now. I'm very... You knocked the camera out again.
I did?
Yeah.
I don't like this. This really upsets me. Oh, this is painful.
Well...
Look, I tell them all goodbye, and then they can't even see me anymore. That's painful. There we are. You had no final words? That was it? You had no final words to say?
No,
okay.
I like everything that we talked about tonight.
Guys, thank you for tuning in for our live ECCC coverage of 2020. That's what we think about all those Funko Pops and Pops and or Pezzes and then the canned soda. So guess what? We're going to be giving away 2 more of these. If you have not won, please in the comment section down below, I'm going to write down in the comment section below, if you have not won a Ghastly sticker, name a number between 40 and 60. We'll be sending out 2 of these. Please, between 40 and 60 right now, and we will select 2 winners.
Are they guessing the same number?
Yes, you'll guess the same number. The same exact number. I have written down right here before me.
Between 40 and 60, huh?
Between 40 and 60.
Okay.
And Mark Vidrero, if you're still here, reach out to us. Let's talk about and figure out what we're going to do. How we're going to do this. Because I want to talk about this whole Disney thing. We haven't been able to do it. We're at the end of the line. I need to learn things and stuff. So I'm prepared for our trip. Because right now, I'm so excited. I'm almost to the point of peeing myself. All right. Got numbers coming in. Got some numbers coming in. This is good. This is good. Come on, guys. I like Mark Vergera did 87. Good job. He's very good with following the rules. D Sparks.
Okay. Okay, well, since our videos lagged, we
Yep.
have to...
Add Phoenix. So, Phoenix Hogan. Phoenix Hogan.
Sparks.
Love that guy. Phoenix actually came on live with us for an interview series at one point.
He did. Why don't you show your terrible
I will.
handwriting?
Quickly, though, I do want to put this out there. We found 2 winners, so you guys can stop. I do want to put this out there. If you want to come on for an interview series with the GastroCast where we sit down, we talk, we bullcrap, have fun. You've seen them before. You know what we do. If you're interested in doing so, please reach out to us on Instagram or on gastrocast@gmail.com or contact us on Facebook Messenger or in the Facebook group GastroCast We Hunt Together. Whatever way you can reach out to us, let us know if you're interested in coming on for the interview series. It'll be a lot of fun. We'll be doing that right as we get back from our trip. We'll be back into the mix of it. The number is number 54. See? And D Sparks and Phoenix are the winners. So congratulations to the both of you. Please, both of you reach out to me via Messenger or wherever I told you just now with your address and your name. That way I can send the stickers out to you this week and you will have them in your hands hopefully over the next couple of days. There he is. Lucky you. You both get one. Congratulations, guys. As always, remember, we are together, yes! We will catch you next time, and make sure you go and watch some of our new videos. Go and check them out. I think you'll enjoy them. We'll catch you next time.
Bye.
Bye.